Yes, a very good morning, students. So here we'll start with our chapter number 12, that is our five senses. So you might know earlier what are five senses. Your eyes, ears, nose, skin, tongue, these are all five senses. What you do with your eyes, you see with your eyes. What you do with your nose, you smell with your nose. And what does the skin help us you to do? The skin help you to do, you feel with your skin, you taste your food with your tongue, and you hear something with your ears. So these body parts are known as five senses. What they are known as five. Good morning, students. So here we start with our chapter number 12, that is our five senses. So starter kit. Look at these three monkeys. They are known as Bapu's three monkeys. Can you tell what they want to say? Yes. The first picture tell you that you should not speak bad words. The next picture tell you that you should not see bad things. And the last picture tell you that you should not hear bad things. Now here we start with our chapter. God has given us different organs to know about the world around us. These organs give us the power to see, hear, taste, smell, and touch. So they are known as five senses. We call these power our five senses. Now the first one we will read about, that is eye. So what eye help us to do? Eye help us to see the things. So sight is the sense that allow us to see. These sense organ that makes things possible is the eye. The sense organ which help you to see is the eye. Our eye show us the size, shape and color of things around us. With the help of our eyes and with the sight, we can see the different shape and the color of things around us. Our eye work much like a camera. Yes, our eye work like a camera. As soon as we see something, it get click into our eye. Each eye has an adjustable opening that is called iris. So this is an adjustable opening that is called iris. Through this opening, the light enters the eye. It has a lens that help us to form an image on a sensitive film called retina. So this is the adjustable opening iris. Because of this, the light enters our eye, and the sensitive film that is at the back of our eye, that is called retina, where the image is formed. The film is at the back of the eye. The eye is covered to the eye is connected to the brain by a nerve called optic nerve. So our eye, whatever we see, it gets clicked into our eyes and it goes to our brain. So there is a nerve that is connected from our eye to brain, and that is called optic nerve. Okay, these nerves send messages to the brain of the image formed on the retina, I told you earlier. Then the brain tells us what object we are looking at. As soon as the image is formed in the retina, with the optic nerves, that image or object goes to our brain, and then the brain tells us what the image is about. Now here we will read about hearing. You hear with your ears. So hearing is the sense that allow us to pick up sound. These sense organ that make this possible is the ear. God has given us two ear. Each ear has three main parts: the outer ear, the middle ear and the inner ear. This is called the outer ear, this is the middle ear, and this is the inner ear. Our outer ear is the part we can see. It has tube that leads into a head. So this is the outer ear, and this is a tube that leads to your head. The outer ear collects the sound waves and send them to the middle ear. From here, the sound goes to the middle ear. At the entrance of the middle ear, there is a thin skin called eardrums. So when from the outer ear, when you reach to the middle ear, there is a hard skin, a very thin skin that is called your eardrum. आप बोलते हैं ना कान का पर्दा, that is eardrum. It moves to and fro when a sound strike against it. The inner ear has its kind of liquid. Vibration are caused in this liquid when the eardrums moves. The auditory nerve is the liquid convey message to our brain. So again, a nerve is connected to our, from here the nerve is connected to our brain, that is called auditory nerve. Then the brain tells us what the sound is. Okay, so everything what we see, what we hear, first of all, as we hear or as we see something, with the help of nerve, it goes to our brain, and every part of these sense part are connected to the brain, and the brain gives us message what we have seen or what we have here. Now we will read about the taste. So the taste is the sense that allow us to recognize the thing we put in our mouth. The sense organ that make this possible is our tongue. So whatever we keep in our mouth, we taste it through our tongue. We have patches of taste buds on the back, tip, and side of a tongue. Each batch pick up one kind of taste. Nerves running from the buds to the brain tell us the taste of the food we are eating. So I told you every sense organ that they are connected with the nerves to our brain. So whatever we taste, it goes to our brain. It is tell us what kind of taste it is. So we have what I told you. We have patches of taste buds on the back and tip side of a tongue. So this is for sour. Sour means khatta. This side is for salty. This side is for sweet, and the last is for bitter. Bitter means kadwa. So these are the 4 taste buds we have. Now we'll read about smell. Smell is the sense that enable us to recognize the odor or scent of something. The sense organ that makes this possible is the nose. There are special cells at the bottom and the back of the inside of the nose. These cells send messages to the brain. Then the brain tells us what that smell is. I told you each and every sense organ is connected with the brain. So whatever you smell with your nose, through the nerves it goes to the brain, and then the brain tell you what kind of smell it is. Now touch is the last sense organ that we are reading about. So touch is the sense that tell us by feel what an object is. Our skin has different nerve cells called receptors. So our skin has different skin is a sense organ that by which sense organ we are able to feel something. So some nerves are connected to the brain from our skin. Those are called receptors. Some parts of the body, such as tongue and the fingertips, have more receptors than other. These parts are more sensitive to touch than other. We have receptor inside our body. Also, it is these receptors that tell us if we are tired or hungry. Now, our 5 senses are like the keyboard of a computer. The nerves are the wires that carry the information to the brain. Our brain is like the CPU, central processing unit of a computer. It sort out the information and tell us what to do. Now what I told you, our 5 senses is like a keyboard. What we do in keyboard, we just when we want to type something in computer, we just type through the keyboard, and a nerve act as a wire that gives whatever the computer is connected with wire. Whatever you do is goes through the wire to the computer. So our same thing happen. Whatever we taste, what we see goes through our nerves to our brain. So our brain is like a CPU. Now what is the computer brain? You might have read it, that is CPU's computer brain. So same way, whatever we type or we do something, first it goes to CPU, then it comes to our screen. So whatever we see, it goes to our brain first, then we can think of it what it is about. So it is a sort of the information and tell us what to do. Same thing, our brain tell us what to do. So what we have read about today, we have read about our 5 senses. Thank you class. Have a nice day.